What if the Eagles' biggest offseason upgrade isn't a player, but a hidden system change nobody is talking about? While fans focused on rookies and highlight clips, Philadelphia quietly tested a new layer inside Shawn Mannion's offense during mini-camp. A helmet cam setup spotted on QB Cole Payton hints at a deeper shift, coaching from the quarterback's exact point of view. Instead of guessing mistakes from broadcast film, coaches can now analyze reads, cadence, and decision timing in real time. For Jalen Hurts, this means faster feedback, sharper processing, and a completely new way of learning a system. It's small on the surface, but it could reshape how the Eagles develop quarterbacks moving forward. What if the Eagles are quietly testing a tool that could change how quarterbacks are developed forever? During rookie mini-camp, Philadelphia wasn't just running drills, they were experimenting. A helmet camera was spotted on QB Cole Payton, hinting at a new layer in Shawn Mannion's offensive system. This isn't just for highlight footage. It captures exactly what the quarterback sees, hears, and processes in real time. The idea has roots elsewhere in the NFL, where coaches like Mike McDaniel have pushed similar tech to study cadence, decision-making, and in-huddle communication. Instead of guessing why a play broke down, coaches can now replay the QB's perspective frame by frame. For Jalen Hurts, this could be massive. He's stepping into a completely new offensive structure where pre-snap reads, communication speed, and coverage recognition will be under a microscope. The goal is simple: shave milliseconds off decisions and eliminate mental hesitation. It also changes coaching entirely. Film is no longer just broadcast angles, it becomes personal, immersive, and detailed down to eye movement. And while fans are focused on rookies and highlights, this quiet experiment might be the real foundation of Philadelphia's next offensive evolution. Because if it works, every QB in the system could be trained differently from this point forward. What if Jalen Hurts is about to undergo the biggest mental reset of his entire career, and almost nobody is talking about it? Behind the scenes in Philadelphia, Shawn Mannion is helping install a completely new offensive approach built around faster processing, cleaner communication, and sharper pre-snap reads. This isn't just a playbook change, it's a full system shift in how the quarterback thinks before the snap even happens. Hurts now has to adapt to new terminology, new timing rules, and a structure that puts heavy emphasis on diagnosing coverages in real time. Every decision point is being tightened. No wasted motion, no hesitation. To speed up that transition, the Eagles are experimenting with modern tools like helmet cam feedback and expanded film breakdown methods, allowing coaches to literally see the game through Hurts' eyes and correct small mental delays before they become big mistakes. The expectation isn't just execution, it's acceleration, getting from read 1 to read 2 faster, recognizing disguised coverage instantly, delivering the ball before the defense fully adjusts. And while fans focus on highlight plays and rookies flashing in camp, the real transformation is happening quietly with QB1. Because if Hurts masters this system, the entire Eagles offense could reach a completely different level in 2026. What if the Eagles didn't just draft a receiver, but quietly found their next offensive centerpiece? Mackay Lemon is already turning heads in Philadelphia's rookie mini-camp, and the clips don't even tell the full story. Every rep shows sharp footwork, explosive breaks, and separation that looks different even in non-padded drills. Coaches aren't just watching catches, they're watching how fast he creates space. The chemistry with Devonta Smith is already becoming a talking point. Veterans are noticing how quickly he picks up concepts, adjusts mid-route, and stays calm in chaotic reps. That's not normal for a rookie this early. But the real debate inside Philly is usage. Is Lemon a rotational weapon in year 1, or does he force his way into a bigger role sooner than expected? With an already loaded offense featuring A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, Saquon Barkley, and others, touches won't come easy. Still, the talent is hard to ignore. His movement style is built on precision, not just speed, tight cuts, controlled acceleration, and clean route timing that fits perfectly into a modern passing attack. And that's why expectations are rising fast. Because if this early flash is real, the Eagles might have just added another dangerous weapon to an already stacked offense heading into 2026. What if the real fight in Philadelphia right now isn't for the spotlight, but just to survive roster cuts? While rookies grab attention at minicamp, the Eagles are quietly sorting through a crowded depth chart where every rep matters. Veterans and fringe players aren't just learning plays, they're fighting for their jobs. One name drawing attention is Michael Jordan, a versatile offensive lineman brought in to stabilize depth inside. His ability to play multiple spots makes him a valuable insurance piece, especially with younger linemen still developing. On the defensive side, players like Gabe Hall and Holland Pierce are in a tougher spot. Both are battling perception as end-of roster candidates, and mini-camp reps are becoming early proof tests of whether they belong long-term. Even running back depth is under review. With Saquon Barkley's workload needing management and Tank Bigsby expected to expand his role, the Eagles brought in veterans like Elijah Mitchell and Khalil Herbert to see if competition can raise the floor. Nothing is guaranteed right now, every snap is being evaluated, every mistake magnified. And in a roster this stacked, even a small slip could mean the difference between making the team or watching it from home in 2026. What if the Eagles just drafted one of the most unusual development projects the NFL has seen in years? Bernard isn't your typical rookie coming into Philadelphia. In fact, his story already stands out before he even plays a real snap. He entered rookie minicamp as a 7th-round defensive tackle with almost no traditional football background, yet he's already in the middle of NFL-level coaching and competition. That alone changes how the Eagles are approaching him. Instead of expecting immediate production, the staff is treating him like a long-term experiment in raw potential. Coaches are focusing on fundamentals, stance, hand placement, leverage, and simple read reactions because everything is new territory for him. What makes it even more interesting is how the Eagles are handling his growth. The mindset isn't about rushing him onto the field. It's about building him slowly, layer by layer, almost like shaping raw clay into a finished player over time. Inside the building, comparisons are already being made to past developmental success stories where the Eagles turned overlooked athletes into key contributors. The message is clear: patience over pressure. And if Bernard clicks, he won't just be another depth piece. He could become one of the most unique success stories in Philadelphia's modern era. What if the biggest storyline in Philadelphia isn't happening on the field, but in silence off it? A.J. Brown's situation with the Eagles has slowly turned into one of the most uncomfortable undercurrents of the offseason. He hasn't spoken to the media since November, and that silence has only fueled speculation about what comes next. At recent events, including his youth football camp, A.J. kept things positive publicly, but avoided any real clarity about his future. Meanwhile, teammates like Devonta Smith have repeatedly been placed in awkward positions, forced to answer questions about him while he stays out of the spotlight. Inside the fanbase, the debate is split. Some believe it's just controlled silence before a planned resolution. Others think it signals something bigger brewing behind the scenes, especially with constant trade rumors tied to the post-June 1 window. The Eagles, for their part, haven't escalated anything publicly. No statements, no corrections, just silence. And that silence is what makes this situation feel heavier than normal. Because in a team chasing a championship, uncertainty around a superstar receiver doesn't just create headlines, it creates pressure in every meeting room. Right now, nobody is saying much, but in Philadelphia, that usually means something is already moving underneath the surface. What if the Eagles aren't just building a roster, but quietly reshaping their entire identity for a new era? Right now, in Philadelphia, a clear culture shift is starting to form underneath all the minicamp headlines. It's not just about rookies flashing or veterans setting the tone, it's about how the team is slowly redefining what their offense and locker room actually look like. Rookies like My Lemon and Eli Sturz aren't just learning plays, they're being plugged into a system that values speed, adaptability, and football IQ over raw experience. Even small details like jersey number choices and early chemistry with veterans are becoming part of a bigger narrative about who this team is becoming. Offensively, there's a noticeable push toward a more modern identity under Shawn Mannion's influence. Faster reads, tighter communication, and more creative usage of weapons suggest an offense that's evolving beyond its old structure. At the same time, leadership voices like Devonta Smith are setting a tone of stability, helping bridge the gap between established stars and incoming talent. And that's what makes this phase so important, because this isn't just about talent evaluation, it's about identity formation. The Eagles aren't only preparing for 2026, they're deciding who they're going to be when they get there.